Hi friends! Can you believe it's December 1st already? I am really not believing how fast this year has gone by and that it's already December 1st. Now, if you're like me, you may be thinking December is going to be crazy because it's just such a busy time of year. We have a lot going on with our families and our friends and different events that we're invited to, and Christmas shopping and Christmas baking and everything that's going on. It can be a little bit overwhelming sometimes, right? So, hi Betty, thanks for joining in. So the temptation is to say, December is too crazy already. I am going to put my Plexus business on the shelf and I'll pick it back up in January, right? That's the temptation that we all face. But this is what I really want to tell you is where you will be in January is determined by what you do now in December. So I encourage you to find a way to fit your Plexus business into December, even if it's just a few minutes a day. Because if you want to be ready, if you want people to think of you and to think of Plexus come January, which is health and weight loss season, then you need to be ready. You need to have planted the seeds in December. You can't wait until January 1st and hope to hop on that train then. You've got to be working it now. I just want to say again, what you do now in December will determine how successful you are in January. So, hi Wendy, thanks for joining in. So I just want to encourage you all to look for ways that you can grow your Plexus business in December, as busy and crazy as December is. So I have some tips for you called the 12 ways to grow your business in December. Okay, number 1, send thank you notes or notes of appreciation to your customers. And you can include your current customers and your past customers that may be inactive as well. And I encourage you to maybe, if you can afford it, to put in a little gift. I ordered some of the ease samples and the body cream samples, and I'm going to include one or maybe both of those samples in my thank you notes. So those aren't too expensive, and it introduces people to another product that they may not have tried. So I encourage you to consider doing that. Then the tip number 2, give Plexus as a Christmas gift or in addition to Christmas gifts that you give to other people. And also think about people like teachers, hairstylists, different people that serve you, and see if you could put together a little sample of Plexus to them for a Christmas gift. And so many of y'all are so creative. I'd love for you to post pictures of things that you come up with, ideas of how you could give little gifts of Slim or the Ease and body cream samples and maybe attractively wrap it. I was also thinking that maybe we could do something with like Slim as part on top of a package, you know, with a bow to kind of be cute, and somehow maybe we could even put it with a candy cane or something. I don't know. Y'all are really creative, so let me hear what ideas you have. Hi Donna, thanks for joining. Okay, now we're on to tip number 3. That is to mention Plexus if you could put out a holiday Christmas letter. A lot of people do Christmas letters for their friends this time of year, just telling them what they've been doing over the past year, what each family member is doing. Now, I don't want you to just go crazy with Plexus, you know, and make it a big salesy thing or an ad, but you can definitely just mention about your business and how you're loving your Plexus business, and you know, mention that in your holiday letter. Okay, another thing, you could also add your customers to your Christmas card list and even send out Plexus branded Christmas cards. That's another idea. Hi Amy, thanks for joining. Okay, tip number 4 is be prepared when you leave the house. Have your Plexus Slim samples ready. Now this really worked well for me yesterday. I had some of the pink cards that you can attach a sample to. I had those in my purse ready, and I had 3 or 4 opportunities while I was out to give those away and to make some great contacts. And I also tried the idea of just handing your phone to someone with Facebook up and said, here, put your name in. Let's be friends on Facebook. And it was a little bit of a hard stretch for me to do that, but I did it and it worked, and I'm going to do it again. So I appreciate Amy Paul for sharing that idea. Okay, the next tip number 5 is to wear your Plexus swag when you go out Christmas shopping. And I think some people have even ordered Plexus Christmas shirts off Etsy. And I do not have one. I wish I had thought about that sooner and got one to wear. But of course, I'm not really out and about too very much with my commitments at home with my mom and dad. But anyway, I think that's a great idea to have something like that that you could wear when you're out and about. And it attracts attention and might even start up a conversation. Okay, then the next tip number 6 is to create special gift packs that you could give to cashiers or other people that serve you during the holidays. This is a little bit different than the tip I gave earlier about giving Plexus for Christmas gifts. What I mean here is, like, if you had something like maybe a candy cane and an ease sample or something like that, and then when you're talking to cashiers and you could say, oh, I bet your feet hurt, you know, you're on your feet all day. Here, I have a little sample of something for you to try. So we could also do something, include Slim in it as well if you wanted to, but something cute like that that you could have in little bags and you could have ready to give to people that serve you. I think that would be a good idea. Hi Kayla and Amy, thanks for joining in. Okay, we're just talking about different ways to grow your business in December. So I am down to tip number 7. And that would be to run a holiday special. I don't know if Plexus will put out any holiday specials later on in the month. I do expect that possibly something New Year's Eve. We had something like that last year. But earlier in December, you could have your own specials. Now we can't, with compliance, we can't post those publicly, but you could privately message people with a special that you're offering for the month of December. So that's another good idea. And also, you know, you might want to try to target men in your posts and say, hey, you need an idea for something to give your wife? You know, what about the gift of more energy with Plexus Slim or Edge or something like that? So that's another idea that you could try. And hold on just a second. I'm doing a Facebook Live. All right, great, thank you. All right, we got a FedEx package here. Okay, let's see. The next tip, number 8, is to host some type of an event like a Christmas open house, a sip and see. I heard an idea of a jingle and mingle where people could come to your house and share different products and people could do their Christmas shopping. You don't want to let people share their business opportunity, but they could share their products alongside your Plexus products. Okay, number 9, tip number 9 is to be sociable when you're at social events. Now, if you're like me and you're an introvert, you know, you tend to be kind of quiet and maybe stick with the people that you know and that you feel comfortable and friendly with. And it's a little hard to just put yourself out there and meet lots of new people. But we are in the relationship business and we need to be building new relationships. So we have a wonderful opportunity at Christmas when we are at more events than normal and around people we may not normally see or know, that we can get out there and meet new people. Now, what I do not want you to do is to meet someone and immediately start telling them all about Plexus and puking Plexus on them. Do not do that. Just look at it as a great opportunity to build relationships, get to know new people, hopefully collect a few Facebook friends using that Amy Paul's idea that we talked about a minute ago. And that would be a great thing that you could do during the holiday social events. So then you don't have to feel put on the spot or nervous about sharing Plexus because you're just trying to build new relationships and meet new people. Also, I encourage you to listen. People will talk a lot. They talk about their aches and pains. They talk about how they can't sleep. And if you are listening and ready, even if you don't suggest Plexus to them right then, there may be a better time for you to come back and talk to them about Plexus. So just build those relationships and listen to people talk. Okay, the next thing is tip number 10 is be strategic when taking your Plexus products. Instead of always taking your Plexus Slim in the morning, if you know you're going to be around other people or out shopping, you might just wait and mix up your Slim then when people can see you and they might ask questions. Or if you're at a holiday event pull your block out of your purse and take it. Don't be secretive. Let people see what you're doing. Let them ask questions. You might even offer them a block. Say, hey, I'm just going to block half the carbs I'm about to eat here. Would you like one? And that's just a very natural and easy way to share. It doesn't put anybody on the spot. It's not awkward. It's a great way to share Plexus during the holidays. So I encourage you to look for ways that you can do that. Then tip number 11 is just to remember the Plexus way, the Plexus branding of live healthy, love life, and be Plexus. Think about how you can represent that as you go throughout the holidays. How you can be positive and happy and joyful and energetic, making some healthy choices. I'm not saying you never eat cookies and fudge and things, but just try to be more conscious of your healthy choices and use block when you eat those carbs and sugars. And just look for ways that you can be the type of person that other people are drawn to because of your positivity and your enthusiasm, your great attitude, and your energy. So I think that goes a long way in making Plexus attractive to others. All right, for tip number 12, that one I'm leaving open for you to fill in. I have just given you 11 tips for how you can share Plexus easily as you go through your holiday season. And I hope that these tips will help you during this busy December so that you will be in place to see your business really thrive and flourish and take off come January. So I'm leaving spot number 12 open for you. I know y'all have great creative ideas. So please just go down to the comments and leave a comment telling me what idea you have that you could add to this list of how we can all share our Plexus products and business opportunities with those that we encounter during the month of December. And I hope that you will all have a joyful December with your family and friends as you go about your activities and leave perfection behind. Just find a way to enjoy stress-free, simple, old-fashioned Christmases with your family. But don't forget your Plexus. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to y'all later.